I can't talk about Lighthouse for Hope without sharing my story. I was diagnosed with acute promyelocytic leukemia when I was 17, 10 days before my 18th birthday. In that moment, the rug was pulled out from not only me, but my family, my friends, and my life became cancer. I was in the hospital for over 30 days right after I was diagnosed and kind of shoved into this whole world that I knew absolutely nothing about. After that, I had 2.5 years of treatment, and there were times where it was really ugly, times where I was afraid to go to sleep at night because I didn't know if I was gonna wake up in the morning. My mom and dad had to hold me down on the bed. They were afraid that I was gonna rip my IVs out because all I wanted to do was go home and be in my own bed and be normal again. And for however many ugly times there was always hope. There was always a light at the end of the tunnel. Now I am able to share my story and live this new, beautiful life because of my cancer. And it's such a blessing. I say all the time that it's the worst thing that's ever happened to me, but it's also the greatest thing that's ever happened to me because I have met so many people because of my cancer that would not have been in my life. It is just something that has forever changed me for the good, and I am so grateful for it and that this is now my story. So I started Lighthouse for Hope. I moved home with my parents and started researching how to start a nonprofit, what it was gonna look like, and I knew I wanted to give back to families that were experiencing childhood cancer. I chose the name Lighthouse because lighthouses are such a beacon of hope, and I found a quote online and it said, "A lighthouse is a welcoming structure, a reassuring sign for steady ground ahead and all looking to move forward." I thought that that was perfect, and that's what I wanted Lighthouse to be. I wanted it to be a light for people, a light for families that are going through the awful darkness that is childhood cancer. My number one goal is, even if it's just like a simple thing like providing a family with a gas card or connecting them with another family that kind of has the same story or same situation that they are, that's just like a little bit of light that we can shine on them during this unimaginable journey that they are on. Lighthouse for Hope provides support for families that have a child with cancer in numerous ways. We help financially. Families can apply for financial assistance. They can be referred by their social worker, or they can do it themselves online. And we provide them with gas money, grocery money, gift cards, toiletries, all of those basic things that are so important and a necessity that insurance does not cover. Lighthouse is such a blessing for the families that we help and support, but Lighthouse is also such a blessing for me personally and my family. It is such a key part of my recovery and my healing, and something that I didn't even know that I needed. And it is really hard at times still living in this cancer world, and it can get really dark and really hard. And I've been in a lot of hospital rooms when people receive bad news. There are times when I feel like I don't get anything but bad news, and it's really hard. It's really hard because I get really attached to these families. It's hard not to. And but I wouldn't have it any other way. If I had to go through what I went through to be able to do this and to be a part of these families' lives, I would do it all over again.